Hey, this is Ray-Ban coming to you live from the world-famous Comedy Store for a brand new episode of Kill Tony Volume 4. Get up for Tony and Clay.
Yay! Fuck yeah, Monday night, make some noise. Come on, seriously. It's the #1 live podcast on Mondays at the Comedy Store in the world. Welcome, live audience. Come on. Put your hands together for Brian Redban. He's
Hey,
here.
guys.
The king of sound. The maestro of Desistro. We got Jamie Vernon on the HD camera, and one of my favorite humans in the world. Everything's powerful with Jamie at Young Jamie. But the great Ryan J. Ebelt is here, drawing tonight's episode on a blank sheet of paper. Look at that, blank sheet of paper. Now all of a sudden he just started drawing tonight's episode. You're gonna see that at the end of the show, and you're gonna be like, no fucking way he drew that while we were sitting there watching the #1 live comedy podcast in the world. But it happened. RyanJEbelt.com. He's the also the artist that drew what's hanging in my living room. That. I'll say it one more time. What's hanging in? Okay. There you go. Really was going to just set you up for a good one there, Brian, but no, you take it. What's hanging up at... Oh, gee, wow. We're really excited for these sound effects tonight. As you could tell, Snoop just made an appearance. Guys, the Kill Tony poster, also at RyanJEbelt.com. I thought that was going to be the key word, and I was going to say that, and you were going to hit the bells at the same time, but...
It did one of those things where I had my finger hovering over the iPad, and it just went.
That's fun.
Sometimes that happens. It's spooky.
With sound effects, there's like, if you make like a little mistake, it comes up quick, because everybody can hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited about tonight. You guys excited? How many people have been to this show before? By round of applause. Look at that. It's barely any new people. You new people, you're in for a crazy fucking trip. Anything can happen. Hey, look who it is. It's Josh Martin, everybody.
Yeah.
Kill Tony, super icon. He opened up for me at the Wilbur Theater on Saturday night. And if you're listening live on the live stream from Boston, I had so much fun with you guys. That was incredible. And Josh killed it for 15 minutes at the Wilbur Theater.
That's great.
He's that Josh Martin comic. Blibbity blobbity bloopity blank.
They turned out pretty good. Yeah, I saw that Doug Benson was also there that weekend, and Adam Carolla.
Yeah, not only were they there that weekend, but they were at the same venue as me. One with the show before and one with the show after.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's just say, way to go, Wilbur Theater. Way to really spread around your podcast draws. There was literally 70 people that were at Doug Loves Movies that were also coming to my show afterwards.
Wow.
So they're just watching this blowout on stage, but 3 hours later, they're supposed to have energy for me. Luckily, they did. It was freakishly awesome. Boston's one of the craziest, most angrily fun audiences in the world. So I had fun there. And if you're listening on the live stream right now and you live in Australia, Buffalo, Spokane, Washington, or New York City, guess what? That means I'm going to be where you are right now at some point in the next 4 weeks. I'm going to Australia on Sunday, Buffalo this weekend, Spokane, Washington, and then New York. I'm going to be at UFC 205. Anyway, what's going on with your guys' lives, huh? I'm sure a lot. But I have to promote the dates that I'm doing. You and George Perez have a big...
Yeah, we have a show coming up at the Ontario Improv, and it's going to be October 20th. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Some secret guests already confirmed.
I'm excited about that.
Oh, and we're taking the next 2 weeks off of Kill Tony.
Oh, yes, that's a great thing to remember.
Yeah.
Yes, I am going to Australia for the next 2 Mondays. So the next 2 Mondays, for the first time ever, sadly enough, there will be no Kill Tony. But, however, breaking news.
Yeah, we got this breaking news.
You ready for this? There you go.
We do this thing called the Bedtime Stories. It's Kyle Ray. We just do a bunch of stories, and then we interview people. Usually it's on whenever we're in the main room. Kyle does it up here in the belly room. But while we're off, we're doing 2 big shows of the Bedtime Stories, so we're going to just pimp it out with a bunch of awesome comics.
I love that you got that out there. That wasn't even the breaking news I was talking about. Here's the real breaking news. Since we're taking 2 Mondays off for the first time ever in 3.5 years of doing this every Monday, we've decided that our next Kill Tony, which just so happens to land on Monday, October 31st. You've all already guessed. we will be doing a special Kill Tony Halloween edition in the main room on October 31st. 2 mega guests, and the rule is everybody, from the wait staff to the sound guy to the guy that works the HD camera to the artist, everybody, including anybody who signs up for the bucket, has to dress up. Welcome to Halloween Kill Tony, October 31st. Basically, we're having a party here, a huge party on Monday night at 8, and so dress up. That's pretty much the thing.
I already have my costume. I've been buying it piece by piece on eBay.
I just got mine today. I ordered mine today.
Yeah?
I'm going to be Ken Bone.
Ken Bone. Oh, sweet.
I got a red cardigan. I have a mustache and some glasses.
That's great.
Okay, I guess I'm not going to be Ken Bone, guys. I thought that was funny earlier today when I thought about it for a second, but not anymore. Let's go to the bucket before I even bring out the guests or the band. No, I'm kidding. Let's bring out tonight's... What do we do, band or guests first? The band. I love the band. I do, I really do. So much so that I almost forgot when to bring them up. But... you guys ready to do this shit? One of the best bands in the world. It's the Kill Tony Band. It's Reagan, Watkins, and Joel Jimenez. Always coming out to something different and fun. Oh my God. You've got to be kidding me. Wow, a special Rugrats intro. A lot of pubes hanging out of your diaper, Joel Jimenez. Quite the patch of pubes that you just tucked in there. It was on the camera side, so whoever's... Wow, that was incredible.
Sorry, Ustream.
Rugrats, I love it. Welcome to the show, Rugrats.
Hey, it's great to be here, Tony.
Fully committed. Wow, that's good. Special Rugrats sound effect board. Rugrats, how you guys doing? I forget your guys' names.
I'm good. I'm Angelica mid-transition. So, just working out the kinks.
Who's your friend there, Angelica?
Behind me is Tommy Pickles. And I sometimes confuse Phil and Lil because they look so much alike.
I'm Pat.
Ah, Pat from the Rugrats. Anyway, I'm excited about this. Is there any reason in particular? Normally there's something very topical in the news that you guys do your entrance to.
There's so much mudslinging on the bay last night. It was kind of depressing, so we wanted to take the Kill Tony audience's mind off of it and remember the good old times when Rugrats was on television.
Yeah, I like that. When they go low, we go high. Well,
yeah, I had to wake my girlfriend up from a nap. I was like, I'm sorry, but can I borrow one of your skirts?
I love that. That is so hilarious. And you decided to put it on over your jeans. Everybody else went with the diaper. Is that what Angelica did?
Yeah, she had leggings, so.
All right. Okay. I guess so. They wouldn't be able to show bare legs with a skirt. She was sort of like the cock tease out of the Rugrats, though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't want the Kill Tony audience to see my pussy, so I figured I'd wear some jeans,
Man, you've really grown up, Angelica. So let's meet tonight's guests, shall we? The band is in place. One more time for Reagan and Watkins, everybody. And Joel Jimenez, they're going to be here all night. Powerful, powerful band. And always two of the funniest human beings in the world. We always have two unbelievable guests. Tonight, no different. Put your hands together for Jessica Michelle Singleton and Candice Thompson, everybody.
Yeah.
Candice Thompson, one of my favorite humans. Jessica Michelle Singleton, the newest paid regular at the Comedy Store, right alongside with the great Jeremiah Watkins, a.k.a. Angelica. You guys got passed at the same time, right? Didn't that just happen?
Yeah, we did. That was great.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
This is your second time on the show. Candice, this is your first. How do you feel to be working with the Rugrats for the first time ever?
I'm very excited. A little anxious, a little nervous.
I like that.
Got to poop a little bit, but we're going to get through this.
Uh-oh. You got to poop a little bit, luckily. This is only an hour and a half, and you can't get up out of your seat. So if
You
you're
got a
gonna-
bucket. You'll be
if
I
fine.
you're
do have a bucket.
If you're gonna poop, we're gonna have a changing switch. You could throw on one of the diapers
Yeah.
that the guys.
They have
are-
diapers, right?
See?
I love it.
I'm excited about this. Oh, did you kids find yourself some almonds over there? What's going on?
We got hungry snack time.
Wow. Fuck yeah. Pat, you look like you've been on a little heroin binge lately. What's going on over there? What kind of drugs have you been doing? Nothing, huh? I can't ever tell with you because you're the artsy type.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like he always looks like that.
Yeah, what's the difference?
I always, Pat's the kind of guy that you. So cool. Somebody's gonna like write a book about him one day.
Dude, Pat's eating almonds like he likes his sex. Raw.
Wow.
Yeah.
Angelica.
Right there, I swear to God! It's too early in the show to wham me!
Oh, he's already done everything. He blew the prices right.
No, you
one.
did the wah 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 like in the first. This is becoming like an old radio Foley show.
It really is.
Oing, oing, oing. Welcome to Kill Tony.
It really has been out of control lately. Yes, indeed, no doubt about it. It's been like the volume is it's always the loudest thing too. Goes over everything. So let's get into it, shall we? You guys ready to start the fucking show?
Yeah.
We know the cast. Now for the crazy part. A bunch of comedians and some insane people signed up for the opportunity to get pulled out of a bucket and do 60 seconds on stage. Anything can happen. We meet very, very diabolical people. Last week, one of our favorites got pulled out for the second time, named Aphrodite. And she is instantly, I am now a star of this human being. I'm now a fan of this star. Like, it's unbelievable. Aphrodite is like a 400-pound black woman that just rubs her butt on everything.
Oh my God, she's my spirit animal. What? That's who I am inside.
There you go. So anything can happen. Guys, you know how it works. You get 60 seconds, comedians. You know that 60 seconds is up when you hear the sound of a kitty. Little baby cat there.
Oh.
That means wrap it up then, or else you're going to bring out the angry West Hollywood bear. Very angry tonight, very loud, proving once again how loud that soundboard really is. So let's get into it, shall we? You guys ready to start tonight's show? Huh?
Yeah.
Monday night, you guys can
I'm
do better
ready,
than
Tony.
that. Come on, make some fucking noise.
Yeah.
There you go. Good God. Sometimes you gotta smack them around, you know what I mean? Okay. Well, here we fucking go. There's sort of a thing with this show where I sort of have a good barometer of when something awesome's about to happen, just when I see a name that's written on a piece of paper for the first time ever. I'm excited about this because the name on this piece of paper, your first person doing 60 seconds uninterrupted tonight is Miss Lips. What? Here she comes. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly how I pictured her.
I love this. You got to be fucking kidding me. Miss Lips, everybody.
Yeah.
This is everything.
Do I say something?
Yes.
Got me waiting and shit?
The
Got it.
clock
You-
has already started, huh?
Button that.
You have to talk into the silver part.
It's on. You're good. You got 60
Alright, this
seconds.
Kmart ass microphone. Hold on. Shit, I like Walmart. Bring it. I got 3 motherfucking kids I ain't seen in 2 months. I'm thinking I'm gonna be a star in California. I done lost my goddamn mind. They waiting on me. 20, 18, and 8. Now, my 20-year-old, she ain't a hoe like me. I done came up in the world. There is hope. Yes, we can. Right? Chicago. You know, Chicagoans, and I think I got a couple seconds, like a minute. Nigga, I done fucked and nutted.
There you go. That's 60
Before.
seconds. Hi, Miss Lips. How are you?
All
Welcome.
right.
Put your hands together for Miss Lips.
Yeah, Miss Lips.
Somebody find Josh Martin. Jesus fucking Christ. It's the only show that's
Two
all
Ps?
it's like
For each lip.
literally a podcast.
We were
2 Ps
we
for
were
each
just
lip.
talking about labia outside.
Yeah. My
We
favorite topic.
manifested this.
What the fuck did I just miss? Miss Lips, you gotta talk into the microphone. It's like a whole thing here. Please, there it is.
I don't know the rules to this shit.
The rule of everything is
GED
talk into the
handbook?
microphone. That's the
Where's
first rule.
GED handbook.
Can we lose that buzz? I'd rather just.
That's,
Can you talk into? Can you talk into that mic? Let's
You
switch
must
something
suck
up.
dick
What
way
are we
better
doing?
than I do, because I can't speak into it.
Can we?
Ooh,
yeah, whatever.
that's real big.
You got it.
I think you can handle
black.
it.
It was black. I got happy. I said, ooh, wait. I started feeling like the Temptations.
Talk to the. Okay.
All of them?
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, at least one person in the room's tempted right now. I like your style, Miss Lips.
Dick life matters, nigga.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
What?
All right.
What? Who fucking in here? Y'all really think California don't
Right
be
now?
fucking?
Miss Lips, the minute thing already happened. Stick with me over here.
Do your job, all right? Because I got to text somebody later.
You got to text somebody later? Then what are you doing right now? That doesn't even make any sense.
Look.
Miss
look,
Lips, focus.
Stop hating.
Over here.
Stop hating.
Come on, over
Stop
here.
hating.
I'm over here. Look to your left.
Stop
All right.
hating.
Look. Hey, what's up?
Okay, dick sucker. Stop playing.
Oh, wow, you are on fire. Hey,
Yeah,
I'm not the one with the
my
name Miss
neck
Lips,
hurts.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right, Miss Lips, stick with me over here.
Gotcha.
How long you been doing stand-up? It's just
I'm from Chicago. Any Chicago's in this motherfucker?
That's an answer to a totally different question.
Sounds like a politician.
That's that Trump job.
That's
Wow.
like a that's very true.
What? We stay turned up from Chicago.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, how many times have you done stand-up comedy?
This would be my 15th time. I talked to a black mic like this before.
You talked to a what?
A black mic like this before.
Gotcha.
This VIP. Hold on.
Careful. That's all Jeremiah has.
You could try the other mic now.
No, it's good. It's nice and black.
All right, let's
Look,
keep it. Let's do a little
we got it
switcheroo
going
for this
on.
comedian. I like it, Miss Lips.
Hey.
So,
So you've done stand up 15 times.
yeah, what do you do for
no,
work?
I did stand up more than that.
Oh.
I just made them pull out before it was time.
As
Wow.
I said, is there anybody from Chicago in here?
R. Kelly, look, don't R. Kelly me.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Don't pee on me.
Okay.
Oh my God. Dude, Brian.
What?
Oh wow.
I'll fuck the shit out of SpongeBob while you playing. SpongeBob got a job every day. Fuck what you talking about. SpongeBob will be my baby
I'm
daddy.
seriously concerned.
Baby
Where
daddy.
are her children?
Did you sign up for the Jerry Springer show? What is going on right now? Oh shit.
I wish, because you know Jerry Springer pay, because this is free. Next time you see me, you will pay.
I don't
Hey.
That's
For
how
sex?
it works.
think so. Yeah.
Hey, play that. Hey.
Oh well, somebody took a note from the whole Aphrodite thing that I said earlier. I guess I shouldn't have leaked that info. Wow. Miss Lips.
Yes.
She's gone
What
way
the
over.
fuck is going on?
Look.
Have you ever have
I'm
you
doing-
come to the Comedy Store before?
Yes, I just did crack them up last Thursday.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so you did a booked show in this room, and how did that go?
I did a comedy show up
How
here.
long have you been in Los Angeles?
I've been here a month.
All right.
Damn, are you giving me a job?
Definitely
'Cause I
not.
can use
Definitely
some
not. You realize
I
that
don't think so.
I can use some coins. Because I
Don't-
don't claim homelessness, but I'm on somebody's couch.
Don't come at Miss Lips like that unless you got a job.
Hell yeah. You
I
better
can't wait
get
for
it right.
I can't wait for Jeremiah to
You
be a
better get
sidekick
it
on the
right.
Miss Lips show.
Get your life. Get your life. Get your motherfucking
Get
life.
it. Get it.
Okay?
Miss Lips, who pays you? Who pays you to do stand-up?
I'm one of those people that manifest things. So you called me to be the first one is manifestation. Dig that.
Oh,
Ooh.
In layman's terms, she's
Ah.
a prostitute. I manifest
Yeah.
money out of my pussy.
Hoes matter.
Miss Lips. Miss
Yes.
Lips. Did you go? Were you at the slut walk the past
Did
weekend?
you do the slut walk with Amber
Nah, I
Rose?
would never get on a slut walk. I am not a slut.
She's literally jerking
You
off
just
the
came
microphone.
out, didn't she come out and say she was a hoe?
I am very classy.
Hoes make money.
Oh.
No, I need to holler at Amber Rose, you know.
Miss Lips, are you gonna talk about anything? Are you gonna answer one question?
No, I'm just
honestly?
like Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, nigga. Look.
Breaking
I say
news!
what
I just got called the N-word on this show.
That's
For
right.
those of
You
you that
made
missed
it.
We are live.
You have won your nigger card. Da-da-da.
There you go.
Wow.
I actually
Hey.
felt that.
I mean,
Take
hey,
that back immediately.
life matters, right?
Tell-
He doesn't get one of those.
Yeah, no,
Candice
he
is like,
doesn't.
Y'all
no,
gonna
he
make
doesn't.
my
I'm
neck hurt
vetoing
for
the nigger
tomorrow. Look, somebody gonna be writing a letter to you, motherfuckers.
Tony, I wish
Okay.
Miss Lips and I fell in love, so I'd have to take her home to my family, and they'd be like, "Oh, what's this sweet girl's name?" I'm like, Miss Lips.
Miss Lips Watkins.
Miss Lips, how do you, Miss Lips,
Watkins.
how do you make your money?
That's her maiden name.
Hey, y'all sound like the feds. What the fuck?
Okay.
Y'all sound like the feds.
Miss Lips, anything crazy ever happen to you in your real life?
Yeah, y'all the feds. What y'all doing? What? Y'all asking all these questions.
I feel like I'm
and shit.
having a stroke.
Like what? Don't be
Wow.
playing, cause you put some juvenile on. I don't know.
Hey,
No,
Tony.
No, let's
Okay,
not.
maybe upgrade some shit.
Yeah, Jeremiah.
Tony, are we all in the upside down
Can we
from
put some
Stranger Things
juvenile?
right now?
All right,
Stranger
Miss
Things
Lips.
reference.
Any.
What you want to ask me? Do I got my
I've already
GED or
tried that
not?
about 7
Where are
times,
your
Miss
kids?
Lips.
Okay, I got
and,
my GED and my high school diploma. I got 3 kids.
You don't
Why
need
do you
I
get
live
both?
from
You don't need
Chicago.
both.
Wow, that's a
You
whole
want
nother
my
level
social
of dumb
security
right
number?
there.
354729996. What?
Like,
My pussy size is small, but if you got what it takes, it might go to medium.
I got 6 GEDs.
Hey,
I got 2 high school diplomas.
I got a
right.
master's GED.
because I don't let people tell me no.
The GOD.
Okay?
I got the GOD and the OPP.
Wow.
And of course, the EBT.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, she's gonna pull it out.
Oh, shit.
What you mean, honey?
Everybody
Got
knows.
some money?
Everybody knows that when you got a ton of money, everybody's got their receipts
Get
all
your
crinkled
life.
up with them. Fuck
I'm
yeah.
20% Jewish. I don't know what he talking about.
You're what?
I'm 20% Jewish.
I don't think that's very true.
Oh, you dropped my Bank of America
I
money.
don't. Yeah.
Thank you.
Damn, Miss Lips. I feel like
Miss
with
Lips,
with
you wanna fuck me, don't
with,
you?
with your code name
I think
and
you guys
your
are gonna fall
You
in love.
keep calling my name. I'm gonna be like Candyman on your ass.
between your stage name and your
already-
Wait, wait.
inability to answer actual
already
questions,
here.
I'm beginning to think
Tony
you might be
Lips.
on the run. And by the looks of things, it might be the first
I'm
run
dirty
that you've ever
wanting
been
you.
on in your entire life. But I think you're on it.
You know how long my tongue go down?
Do I know how long your tongue go down?
Yes.
This might be a
Honey.
kill Tony first.
Wow.
How did we find out?
I feel like I manifested this with a
I'ma
racially
be rich
insensitive
for
character I
life,
used to do in
nigga.
high school.
What?
She came alive.
You gotta use what you got to get what you want. Why?
Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean, she's not wrong.
That's right. I'm telling
She
you.
makes valid points.
Women, we have more power, but we are idiots because we don't listen.
Miss Lips, what's
She's
your
not, you're literally not listening.
Yeah, totally.
Exactly.
Probably worse.
And this keep on going down. See, I'm gonna have to get on
Miss
my knees
Lips,
and talk
Miss
to y'all.
Lips, you gotta stop it. What kind of ecstasy are you on?
What is
that
happening?
has
you know,
calories
I
in it.
haven't got.
Please get off of your knees.
Girl,
Oh,
this
gosh.
is a good position.
No.
What's wrong with you?
Miss Lips,
No.
Miss Lips, I think you've even outdone
I
yourself.
thought white girls submit. See, black guys, see, they lied. They
Miss
lied.
Lips, Miss Lips, you
What?
gotta relax. You gotta breathe a little bit.
That's how you become a complete butterfied dick sucker. You got to hold in your nose. You got
A
to hold your
butterfly
mouth.
dick sucker.
Okay, Miss Lips, we're gonna move on. It was nice to meet you.
Okay.
Put your
It
hands
was great
together for
meeting
Miss
you.
Lips.
You had a great
everybody.
time.
Thank you.
Miss Lips, there she goes.
My motherfucking knees hurt.
There you go. Fuck yeah. Oh shit.
Oh, those big comfy breasts.
There she goes.
They're like pillows.
Miss Lips, you're going the wrong way.
Yes.
You're going the wrong way, Miss Lips.
Miss Lipschitz.
Yes.
He gonna fuck this now.
Oh no.
There she goes, Miss Lips, everybody. Miss Lips.
Miss Lips, everybody. You are wonderful.
Miss Lips.
Ah!
There you go. She's still leaving. Still leaving. She's walking away. She's walking away. Not dancing. She's walking
Got a bright
away.
future.
Nobody's paying any real attention.
Parents,
Those of you
hug your
listening to the
kids.
show. Oh
She's
my
the
God.
poor man's version of Miss Pat.
Wow.
She is the poor.
She wanted to get paid too. She was like she reminds me of like Tiffany Faddish or something like that.
Oh.
That's what you get for crossing the boundary. Jesus, I thought for sure something was about to go down there.
Oh man.
I mean, the sight of it was one thing, but once you got the whiff of that Four Loko just in the air, just banging, just
Tony's-
reminding you of the Mad Dog, it's all happening. Let's just keep plowing on.
Wow.
How do you guys feel about
Tony's
that?
never been so hard in his
I'm not
life.
okay.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm not okay.
Miss
At
Lips.
least we set women back 20 years in comedy.
And black people.
For sure.
Women and black people. Yes.
I pulled another name out of the bucket. This is another new name. Let's see what happens. It's Alex Edwards.
Yes.
Holy shit. Here he is, Alex Edwards.
All right, hello. Make some noise if you love sex.
Yeah.
Right. Wish my girlfriend made that much noise. So the sex has got a bit dull. I decided to introduce toys into the bedroom. Lego didn't work. I was like, oh, it's a pirate ship. Tried Dirty Talk, but apparently smearing my laptop in feces, watching some classic Steve Jobs, not exactly what she had in mind. But I haven't got time for sex now because I have to get up early in the morning. So I get up early. To spend a bit more time in bed, I try and do more stuff in the shower. Get your mind out of the gutter. So I shave in the shower, brush my teeth in the shower, piss in the shower. My girlfriend doesn't even know the difference. Just 2 jets of hot water. So the next step is, before I go to sleep, I'm just going to put some cereal and milk in my mouth. And hopefully by the time I wake up, I would have masticated and digested it. So, yeah, if I don't come back, I'll have died again.
Alex Edwards.
So somber. Thank you.
Hi, Alex.
Hi.
You're a normal human being, aren't you? You have common sense, the ability to listen and respond at normal times and beats. We probably realize that honesty is what's naturally funny and everybody's different. So if you just answer it with any common sense whatsoever, this is going to go really smoothly, right?
Yeah.
Perfect, because the entire format of the show revolves around that.
Planning on.
The fact that we've even made it to this point, Alex, is quite a miracle.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be
Where are
here.
you from?
I'm from England.
What part?
From near London.
How long have
Oxford.
you been in America?
4 days.
4 days.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Welcome.
Welcome.
Let me ask
thank
you
you.
something. In that part of England where you're from, have they ever played the movie Indiana Jones for you?
Yeah.
They have. So you know that's a thing.
I knew the hat was going to come up. I bought this today. This was an impulse holiday purchase, otherwise known as a terrible idea. But,
Don't try to assimilate to Los Angeles with fashion. It will only hurt you.
And it was from H&M as well. So
Wow, a
what's
must-buy
the
from
point?
H&M?
Yeah. I came here
A
to
one
buy
of a
something
kind.
from H&M.
The only must-buy at an H&M is when you, like, something terrible happened, like you broke a shirt or something, and you absolutely must buy something at an H&M.
Break a
Okay.
shirt.
It's next to the venue, and you have
Hulk
10
out.
minutes to get a new shirt. That's an H&M
It is
must-buy.
very close to the bench.
A must-buy at
I must admit.
H&M isn't actually...
Look at my hair. This is one of the reasons. I've taken to wearing
get
hats
it.
for a
You're
well
doing
overdue
comedy. It
haircut.
looks fine.
Alex,
I've decided
Alex.
hats are going to be a thing now.
Alex,
That's
go
it.
like this. Let's un-British you.
gonna
No,
start-
no. Stop pushing it
But not
forward.
too much.
This is what you creepy Brits love doing. Watch this. Okay, well, we're about to become an American. You ready for this?
Please, can we
I'm
stop
so
there?
scared.
Take your hand and go like this, right?
Okay.
Go like
Yeah,
this,
right, we're doing this.
and then
Yeah.
at your forehead, and then go all the way to the side. There you go. Great. Now you're from Long Beach. Welcome to the show.
Look
Even I'm impressed how well that worked. But I fucking knew it. You guys all saw that, right? I just invented that shit. That wasn't an actual thing.
I preferred Indiana Jones.
It
so I'll
looks
stick
like
with,
exactly like everybody from. This is my first time. I've actually been living in Orange County, and Alex. I mean, actually, that's fucked up. You'd have the Orange County voice. Let's get into it. What do you do for work?
Well, I don't actually live here or in the UK. I live in Japan.
It's just got a lot better.
So what do you do for work?
I'm a teacher.
You're teaching Japanese English?
No, I'm teaching English to...
I like him.
No, you're not.
That's going in the set, I suppose.
Man.
Proper English.
No, I teach an international school. I teach small children, like 4 years old, so it's all in English. And some of them are Japanese, some of them are, very rich expat children who don't even know how rich they are.
Rich what children?
Expat children. They're expats, so they're people who they're from like
We're
America,
hot-blooded
they live in
Americans.
Tokyo.
We don't know what that means. You're going to have to break that down.
Oh, no, you don't know what an expat is,
An
Tony?
expat?
Is that an actual thing?
Yeah.
Never heard of this before.
Well, I think of it
in
as
my
like
32 years on
expatriate.
the
It's
planet.
Americans who live in other countries.
They've defected.
Oh, great.
But they
Alright,
still
yeah.
are like, I'm
I'll
an
be in
expat.
Australia touring my own one-man shows this Sunday, by the way, for those of you that missed it.
Well,
but-
Tony, I was going to say, if you wanted to
He's the
stop by to Japan, we do mics in Tokyo. It's only about 8 hours flight, so
Perfect. That's
No.
about how long
How
I'd
many
wait for
people
an
does
open
he have
mic
to
in
bring?
LA. So
How many people does he have to bring?
None. You don't have to bring anyone. You can
I'm gonna get
That's
some
good.
X-Pox and invite some friends. You know what I'm talking
X-Pox?
about?
The whole degeneration X-Pox.
Alex, how old are you?
I'm 30.
You're 30.
Yeah.
Huh. And how long have you been in Japan?
About a year.
About a year.
Yeah.
What's the lady situation out there like?
Hot
You hook
Asians,
up with
huh?
a Japanese girl yet?
Have I had a Japanese girlfriend for a long time.
I did, yeah.
Yeah,
Is that? Do you introduce her? Do you introduce her as your Japanese girlfriend?
Yeah, to her.
Yeah, I did. That's absolutely.
In case you didn't know.
This is my Japanese girlfriend.
This is my Japanese girlfriend.
So, did you have fun when you were with her?
Do they really have sideways vaginas?
Have you been to the office?
Yes, I did.
No.
Have you been to the office strip club in Tokyo?
I don't know what that is.
Oh.
I know what the office
That's
is. I
literally
assume
the
we're talking
only
about the
place
office.
Red Band has
Sure
been
he
in
doesn't.
Tokyo.
Sure, he doesn't know where that is.
What's the most exciting thing you've done in your 4 days in Los Angeles?
Besides the hat.
Yeah. Besides when you saw that must-buy hat.
Yeah.
The hat was the big one. I know we went. I went to San Diego. It was great. Went to the beach. It was fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Warm water. Loved it.
Yeah.
No more exciting answers than that. Driving a lot.
Oh, love it.
That was it.
What else are you
Wait.
planning on doing while you're here? Is there anything like? Do you have any like special skills?
I
or-
want to hear the accent like properly because I'm
hear the
speaking
accent?
over you.
Oh shit! They're having a
Let's hear it. I
revolutionary
wanna hear-
war
no, I wanna
over
hear it.
here. All right, Alex, stick over here. Stick over here. So far, we're 2 for 2 on guests trying to host the show tonight.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah.
Tony, he reminds me of Sherlock Holmes, but instead of having trouble finding criminals, he has trouble finding punchlines. Way too long wake up crowd. Just trying to joke. It hasn't been a joke in about 7 minutes on the show. Okay.
7 minutes. Sherlock. He's like Sherlock Hostel. All right. Okay.
I got it.
Instead of oh boy.
Red Band, you
Did
don't
you
do
write
it to
that?
your own.
Hey.
Stop doing that.
Hey, where are the rest of the Libertines?
That's actually pretty good. The rest of the Libertines, Cowboys.
It's a British reference.
Alex,
Yeah, all right.
stick with me over here, Alex.
with
Is
ya.
there anything that you have like a special skill or talent? or
Yeah, he
anything?
caused Amy Winehouse's
Besides-
death by doing drugs with her.
Is that you?
Oh,
loving her.
yeah.
Like her.
She looks
You
just like
killed
him.
Amy
She was a
Winehouse?
saucy bird.
Under the drugs.
All right, back to that crazy question I asked you.
Do I have any
Anything
special talents?
at all? Like if you had to excite somebody at once at something about you.
He doesn't have to. He has a British accent.
Yeah, that's it. I just do that.
I'm actually quite
I wanna-
boring.
Is that
Are you-
true?
Are you
Yeah, it sounded like
uncircumcised?
me. That is, yes, I am uncircumcised.
Yeah.
A huge,
I guess there
Plenty
are
of
two
foreskin.
extremes.
Huge
That's what I do.
tallywhacker.
just as mostly foreskin. Looks like a dolphin.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
I like our improvs we're doing right now.
Teachers are creepy,
Batting
right,
full,
Alex?
batting full.
You ever like hook up with anybody or anything crazy ever happen in the teachers' lounge?
Hook up with a 4-year-old? I'd hope not.
No,
So-
not with a 4-year-old.
Yeah,
You
with a
wacky,
teacher.
wacky Brit. You.
The
teacher.
dolphin sound.
With the teacher.
With a teacher.
With the teacher.
Yeah, you ever shag in the break room?
Yeah.
Everyone's just a progressively worse British person.
It's all right.
We've gone from two complete extremes of the spectrum so far with this show.
You're the Miss Lips of London.
Of the British
Of the
people.
Brits.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, Alex.
Big up.
Hey, so do you have a big
yeah.
Monty Python?
All right. I mean, nothing's working at this
I
point.
think we're...
This show's jumped its own
a
shark so
dick.
far tonight.
It's his dick. I was asking
sorry
about his
about
dick
Got
size.
it. Got it.
That's what I was
Alex.
asking.
Alex. What was that last question I fucking asked him about?
You asked me
It's a
to
very
answer
easy one.
special
Any
skill?
something about it's a definitive yes or no. Anything crazy ever happen? Any hookup in the teachers' lounge? Anybody ever do any drugs there? Anything like that ever?
Anybody do any drugs in school? Yeah.
Not
no,
the fucking
because-
kids, Alex. You literally tried and failed to make that
This is a
joke 45
podcast.
seconds
I
ago.
I don't want to incriminate myself.
Okay, fuck it.
But-
Alex Edwards, there he goes. Alex Edwards. Alex Edwards, there he goes. He's on Twitter at CDogMakeFunny. Miss Lips is at Lips_Miss. For those of you that were wondering if she's on Twitter, that's Lips_Miss. She decided to flip it. That's what you do when you have both a GED and a high school degree. What we've learned tonight is obviously
goes
they
both ways, yeah.
cancel each other out. So,
It's like you have none.
okay, this is another new name.
I'm so scared.
Anything can happen, is what we've learned on tonight's show.
But if comedy happened, that'd be cool.
I would say at some point of the show I lost control of this show. I would say that, but I'd be lying because I don't really ever think I had control tonight. I think I was shit.
Lips is yelling hell no
Oh
from
my
the back.
God. Oh no. I
And now
said her
she's-
name
and
3
now-
times.
Look what you guys, you made her nay-nay.
Oh
You guys
shit.
made her
There she
nay-nay.
goes. That's just another. That wasn't even Miss Lips. That was weird. It was somebody else losing their mind.
You've lost control of the crowd.
There's nothing going on here tonight. This is like going to be one of those. This is going to be one of those ones where the podcast is good, but I'm angry for the rest of the night.
Horse of truth.
Tony, you're doing great.
We have one of these. About once every 2 or 3 months, it happens. We flush it out of our system and we move on.
Start over
Angry
again.
little Monday Tony. It'll end up carrying on to an angry set that I do later in the OR when I'm supposed to be working out new stand-up. I'm just going to call everybody peasants that they have no idea who I am and what I do. A complete meltdown. I can feel it. But for now, we're just going to keep plowing through this show. This is another new name. I'm
My
excited.
dream. I can't wait to see your set later.
You guys excited? Because this is a fucking new name, and
I'm
it's
excited.
also weird to the point to where I'm sort of scared. Put your hands together for Palave Gunalan.
Hey. I was on Wikipedia today looking at this ethnic slurs page because that's what I do with my time. And I feel like a lot of the slurs on there shouldn't even be on there because they're like too cute to be slurs. Like, wouldn't you want to go home and curl up with a little jungle bunny? Wouldn't you want that? So cute. So cute. But I feel like they got really lazy when they came up with all the rest of the slurs, right? And by they, I mean white people, because you know what you did. Right? They got to the worst one. They got to the N-word, and then they just added an adjective before it and applied it to all the other races, right? So for Arabic people, they had sand. Right, this is a fill in the blank, you guys. This is a choose your own adventure. This is a when I say sand, you say
Castle.
I almost got you guys. I almost got you. I'm Indian, and so in California, sometimes I'm an ambiguous ethnicity. So sometimes when I'm walking on the street, people yell slurs at me. Like I'll be walking on the street with my friend, and somebody will go Taliban, right? And that'll stop a conversation
Keep
with your
going.
white friend real quick. Right? Because they're just like, oh shit, that's rude. But also, I don't know what she does with her spare time, and she's really into tech.
Fuck yeah. Palave Gunalan, am I saying that
How do you
right?
say it?
Pallavi? You guys are out of control with that sax.
You're
in
an
between
angel.
things.
That was very refreshing.
Yes.
How do you pronounce your name? Pallavi Ganalan.
Pallavi Ganalan.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's what
That's
I said.
cool. You're awesome. I like your style.
Thank you.
How long have you been on stand-up?
2 months.
Wow.
Great.
Very cool. That's awesome. Getting the audience to almost say the N-words, great. I love it. I love the risks that you're taking. And I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like there's sort of a thing with stereotype that this is just my initial thing. I mean, you've only been doing it 2 months, so whatever. But my initial thought is like, the stereotype would be like Indian female comedians. And believe it or not, I've literally seen probably at least 10, 15, 20. And it always seems like they're very reserved and conservative and like slow playing stuff and not very like going for it, and you sort of have an energy, and you're also edgy, and they're normally like doing like math jokes and shit. So that's really fun. And you get confused for everything, probably, right?
Yeah. I had another part of that joke.
Hold on, we have a spin-off
Sorry,
podcast.
we were trying to.
For those of you that want to join into
We were over here
We were
counting Indian
the
females.
female comics.
And we were like,
you were like
Aziz?
15, 20, and we were like, maybe if like Kumail Nanjiani put like a wig on, we could count him as one.
He's Pakistani.
Just like open.
Oh, see, we can't even count him.
Well, we were doing. I was just being a dumb white person.
Oh God! Jeez. I mean, it's like, you guys is anybody even listening right now? Is anybody even just breathing and like really soaking in every second of it all?
Tony, this is when you found out you died 3 years ago.
I think so. This is the moment. I was really looking forward to that Halloween main room show too. It sucks. Okay, so let's get into it. You've been doing stand-up for 2 months. You live here in LA?
Yep.
You always lived in LA?
No, I lived in like Pasadena and Glendale back when I was in college, and then I moved away, and I just came back 2 months ago.
You came back from Pasadena?
Well, I moved away.
I'm going back to back to 10 miles down the street.
No, I moved to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and then the Bay Area,
East
and then I moved
Coast.
back down.
Wow, why Pittsburgh?
I got my master's in Pittsburgh.
Oh, wait a second.
How many
GEDs
is that?
Boom. That's how writers' rooms
That's
work.
at least like 8
For you
GEDs.
normal people that don't know, we get all excited like that. Give like this final like arm high five that you've never seen. You're like, what is that? A writer's high five? Yes, because we normally have pens in our hands, so you have to like, fuck yeah, doing it. It really is a actual thing. Pallavi.
Pallavi. Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Paul of me, you'll never take Paul of me.
Okie dokie.
Whatever he said.
Yeah. So, what do you do for? You got your master's. What do you do for
take
work?
on her name.
Oh, still going for it? Going to save it? Just throw it a life preserver?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was explaining in case people didn't understand.
Now you're yanking it in a little bit.
That's my boy Patty Reagan.
There you go. Bring some closure to it. Okay.
I'm getting my PhD right now.
What in?
Biomedical engineering.
Okay, what do you? What's your day job right now? Just studying
I
for the
get paid
PhD.
For a PhD.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah.
How disappointed are your parents going to be
when they hear this?
when
a
you
lot.
tell them?
When you're like, I did all that, and now I'm gonna be a comedian.
Yeah.
How close are you?
To finishing?
Yeah.
I just moved here for it, so it's gonna be like 5 or 6 years.
5 or 6 years, and then what do you want to do with that?
I don't know.
Stand up?
Everybody
Then she's
keeps
gonna-
asking me like what I'm gonna do, but I like both. But I'm really enjoying stand up right now, so we'll see.
Man, that is
One
so
of them pays
awesome.
a little bit more than the other.
I just think it'd be so
We won't
funny.
tell you which one.
I think
Yeah.
it'd be so funny to wake up like after brain surgery or during it even, and the surgeon's just over you like, hey, say the N-word,
Yeah.
say it, say it. Like you could combine these two crazy worlds.
Or
And then
just
somebody would be
like-
like, what? Am I really supposed to say it?
I study neuroscience, and that's a test. They have to make sure you say the N word to make sure it's working.
Just
You almost
program
had me there
somebody's
for a
brain
second.
to say it.
Yeah, they say neuroscience.
Yeah.
That's not the N word she's talking about.
Yeah, tell them what it is. No,
I can say it.
She
Whoa,
can say it.
but I feel like you basically just called her one by saying it.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
tell them what it is.
Why don't you say it, Candice? I can say it. Y'all
can't.
motherfuckers can't.
Oh really? I took Miss Lips thing to heart. I thought the card that she
card,
gave me was
yeah.
actually
You
good. I
didn't-
was gonna go use it
I
at the
took it back.
closest intersection of thugs that I saw. Hey, you fucking! Miss Lips said I could do it.
It's okay. I have this card from
shit.
Miss
You're
Lips.
the new local
Are
comedian.
you
Get
talking
shot.
about Miss Lips from Chicago? We all just start sea walking and fucking throwing up gang signs.
Oh.
Miss Lips, more like Miss Crips. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Crips. I feel like we're all traumatized together.
Definitely. So, Pallavi.
Pallavi. You know
Pallavi. Still Pallavi.
Yeah, her name's Pilates, Tony.
Okay,
I
listen.
mean, how insensitive can you get?
What is that?
All right. Hot Pockets. Listen.
I thought you were great.
I like that. I like that you committed to your name and didn't do the thing where you get like an American name.
I actually, my Twitter is like an easier American name, but every time I open mics, I spell out my actual name because I want them to be able to like read it and see it. And every time they hesitate, I'm like, it's me.
So
I'm
what's
next.
your stage name?
John
I don't
Deere.
have like a stage name, but
Tina.
my Twitter is like.
My Twitter is Miss.
It's Miss Labia.
It's Miss Lips.
It's the more formal. It's Miss Labia.
Yeah. No, it's Paul Gunn 89 and it's spelled like an American would spell Paul. So
We're going to get to that.
She chose
so
a male name.
yeah, I don't know.
Big question I have for you. You seem like such like a
Not to
like a
confuse you.
wholesome, smart person, right? What's something crazy that you've done? Like, you ever get in like trouble or anything like that?
I got in a bar fight like a few weeks
Have
ago.
you-
Yeah.
First of all, I'm excited about this.
I think she
Let me
earned the
just
right
take-
to say nigga.
Yeah, there you go. That card counts.
not
Let me tell you, when you said a bar fight, I got in a bar fight. I would totally thought you were about to say I got an abortion. I
did too.
Right? There was a moment where I'm like, there's no way
Yeah.
she's about to fucking drop this. Like, yeah, like totally fucking
I mean, I might have
bottom puked out a baby the other day.
I might have lost it that night. I don't know.
So let's get into this fucking bar fight, shall we? First of all, you're a neuroscience like double master. So what kind of bar are we talking about here? What kind of like decked out Applebee's are you partying it up at?
Barney's Beanery.
That's right. When you hear the words Barney's Beanery, everybody knows that's where the fucking party is. So let's break it down. Party always is, you know where you are? Motherfucking Barney's Beanery.
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday,
Oh, wow.
ladies and gentlemen. For those
You're
of you
a
that thought I was
regular.
fucking around. Okay, let's get into it. So how'd this happen?
One of my very large friends
Whoa.
was
All right.
very drunk.
Somebody got called fat.
He was really drunk and angry, and he was picking a fight with someone, and I happened to be between them and also drunk, so I didn't dodge.
Two guys.
Yeah.
One of them a large man. Was the guy that
The other one was
your
also large.
Your friend, the large man, picked on another large man at a Barney's Beanery.
Outside of it after.
So
We weren't even.
Oh, this is the Barney's Beanery post 11 p.m. song. That other song was the daytime Barney's Beanery.
So were you actually part of the fight, or just like a between two people casualty, like
I think-
bar fight shrapnel?
I think I was trapped a bit.
Craziest thing I've ever done is I once got accidentally caught in between two people fighting.
That's what I sound like.
You sort of
She
did.
does. I kinda do.
You're
I
very,
do.
you're very like un-Indian.
I
You're like
grew
an
up-
Undian.
I grew up in Utah.
The correct term is
Oh, that makes
non-Indian.
sense. That's like.
I grew up in Utah, so
Right.
That's why you have the wholesome vibe.
yeah.
Are you Mormon?
No, I'm not.
That would just added more layers.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got caught in between two guys fighting. How
Yeah.
about, so did you throw a punch?
I don't know.
Two fat guys.
You don't know? What you have, a brownout? That's a good one. You sons of bitches, pretending like that's hacky. Like you've ever heard anyone call an Indian that had a blackout a brownout. All right, you guys can go fuck yourselves. Writer's room, writer's room.
Oh yeah, right.
Anyway,
Candice is
so
like,
you're saying you don't remember because you blacked out?
Yeah, I think I like hit my head
How
too hard.
you hit your head?
Yeah.
Between the guys.
On the ground?
on the man?
On
Did you
the
headbutt
ground.
him?
I was like, there was a pile of people, and I think I got the worst of
What
it.
was
on the
your
ground.
what was your
There's a
drink
pile
of
of
choice?
beans they slid.
I just was beers, just whatever.
Just beer?
Yeah.
No shots or anything?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many beers do you stop remembering things at?
Well, I think I also got a concussion from the fight, so
Okay.
that it's like very similar symptoms.
All right.
yeah.
Let's face it. Getting caught between two guys fighting isn't that crazy.
Okay.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
Uh,
Or, like, sort of
Okay.
like what seems like something that you wouldn't do? Because again,
There's-
what would we? Let me put
So
it
I
to you
went-
this way: what would surprise us as a neuroscience, fucking whatever the fuck, that you've done?
she went to Barney's Beanery.
fucking idiot.
That's a student thing, though.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I have gone to the desert and exploded things with people.
Now that's
that
not
I-
surprising at all.
Fuck yeah! When you're talking about
Oh shit!
when you're talking about the desert and exploding things, are you talking about Boston and backpacks?
No.
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 You have a quick
I
phone
knew
call
this
to
would
make.
happen.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm sure that never gets old.
Yeah. I went to an undergrad that was like kind of like not people didn't really bother us with rules, so we had this cannon, and we
Wait a second. What do you mean you had a can?
You had a
Made
cannon?
a cannon?
The
we had
camera?
a cannon.
No, like a cannon.
giant
Like a
cannon.
giant.
Like
Oh,
pirates.
like a real cannon.
Like a real cannon. It
You
was
made
like
it?
part of school tradition. No, it was just like
You
on-
bought one on eBay?
No, it was on campus already. It
Right.
was an old tradition.
It was there from like the 1700s.
But people who,
And it still
who
worked.
were in charge of the cannon had access to a lot of gunpowder. So we could just go to the desert and
Really?
blow
People
shit
who were
up.
in charge of the cannon had gunpowder?
Well, they had powder.
Oh, I'm so confused. You would take the cannon to the desert to do this?
You just took the gunpowder.
We just took the powder. We would make shit out of it. Go to the desert
and just blow it up.
Yeah,
What did you make? Anything?
pipe bombs.
Did anybody lose
What?
any fingers or hands?
Wow. All
No,
right.
it was. I went to a nerd school, so they were all like really smart about it. So
Yeah.
we could be irresponsible.
Yeah,
and
totally.
You guys were like,
So you guys didn't like explode like household, like you didn't make a bomb out of like something that would be funny, like a.
So
I don't
let's
know, why do I
face
think
it. Here we
exploding
go.
toilets are funny? I'm a child.
Okay, everybody.
Tony. They were like, she was like, instead of doing mushrooms in the desert, we'll do mushroom clouds.
This started out well, right?
This was really good. It
It
was really
was
good for a
good.
really long
And
time.
then, all right.
Okay. Is that
like
something
her.
that like nerds do? They blow stuff up. Do you get like hot for that? You get hot for like the science guys that like made the thing? Because let's face it, you're not the one igniting the pipe bomb,
I
right?
did.
You did?
Yeah.
You're the coolest.
How many? What's the guy to girl ratio this desert trip?
It's just a big old sausage
Probably
fest.
like 60-40.
60-40 guys, right?
Yeah.
So, did you build the thing, or
Yeah.
you just lit it?
I
You-
built it.
Oh,
took
so
it out there,
basically
I
you
lit
took a
it.
bunch of people to the desert and you made bombs.
Yeah.
All right. It took a long while to get there. That's pretty perfect. You made pipe bombs and lit them off in the desert.
Yeah.
How much fun is that?
So much fun.
See, that's what we should do. We should have hybrid instead of the comedians all going at once. The comedians and the scientists should have to mix
Yeah.
on these trips.
Yeah.
Where in the
Would
desert
you
do
bring
guys go?
civilians with you?
Yeah.
You would?
We could bring you guys. Yeah.
Could I do mushrooms?
A lot of people do.
Were the scientists that you were with doing them?
Yeah. They all love like hallucinogens and stuff.
Yeah,
'cause it's
everybody
more-
does.
That's
Yeah,
where
it's a
the
whole
great.
thing.
That's where the best science comes from.
How do you think your ancestors got here?
My parents came over in 1981.
Here she goes.
Uh,
With the scientific explanation.
Making a. All right.
She's like, when a zygote.
Nobody's with me tonight. That's all right. There are 4 shows going on at once, and I'm a huge fan of all 4 of them. I'll tell you that. I just think when you play them all at the same time, it's sort of rough. If we like split these up, it's gonna be great. You know what I mean?
We
Like,
could actually do that too.
the actual like audio
Yeah.
feeds, like totally.
Yeah, they're all recorded on a separate track, so we can have like different audio commentary options.
I'm excited about this.
So Pallavi, what do you do to
This is like Kill Bill.
Pallavi?
They had to cut
We've
it
all
into
said
2 different.
Pallavi.
Oh,
Pallavi.
wait. Oh, wait, it's
So
happening again.
Palmolive, what is your?
Did someone say my name?
All right. Well, I mean, that's awesome that you're doing stand-up. How much time do you think you have? You have is that you basically did your most solid minute that you've written in 2 months, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. But I'll go to a school from like 9 to 5, and then I come to mics and I bring like homework and shit with me so I can do it.
Whoa.
I do like 3 to 5 mics a night, and I try to write a sketch a week. And
She's
trying
gonna
to-
make it. She's gonna make it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're great.
That's amazing.
Do you know how much time you have?
Till
Like how much time? Like what's the longest set you could do like with your material?
I've done like 10 minutes before. I think it's not as like tight as I would like it to
Okay.
be, but yeah.
That's incredible.
It's great.
You're a freak. I can't believe we found you here 2 months into this entire adventure, because there's nothing that can stop you. The amount of excuses that I hear from comedians when they're like, "Hey, Tony, blippity bloppity, one quick question. Like, do you have any advice?"
Who are you
And
talking
the answer 100% of the
Blippity
time.
bloppity.
I'll let you guys. You guys all do it real quick. Do your things.
Blippity bloppity.
Very good. Okay. All right. So
Tony.
back to it.
Hey,
Back to.
Tony.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, what?
So the number one piece of advice. Oh wait, hold on, it's happening. Who wants it? Is always do more spots and work harder, and everybody's lazy, and she's doing more spots than you and becoming a what is it again?
A PhD biomedical engineer.
Yeah.
I had a
But-
I had a PhD once, but I went to the doctors. Cleared up in a couple days.
Nailed it.
Awesome.
Nailed it, Jeremiah. So what else? Anything else crazy you want to say? Any advice for? I'm never gonna say it right.
Pallavi.
Pallavi.
I think you're great. I think it's great that you work hard. I think that's really important. And you're pretty comfortable being yourself. It gets easier to be yourself on stage the more you do it. I think you're great. If you want to do this, you can keep doing it. I think you're very funny.
Thank you.
Jessica gives you permission to keep doing it.
Yes.
That was.
I bestow.
That's why I came to LA.
Thank you.
Anything else? Anything? Any other words of wisdom? Anybody? Candice?
Yeah, no, you funny.
Thank you.
There you go.
She's great.
You go.
But it's like
real Simon Cowell of Kill Tony of you. You funny.
She doesn't need to be a Simon Cowell. She was good.
You're welcome.
But I'm just saying, like, she's 2 months in, young lady. Anything else? You might want to
Don't
Too
fuck
much in a
Tony
young
no matter
lady.
how hard he tries.
Just stating facts.
tell?
No, I think she's got. I mean, for someone 2 months in, I think she's doing everything she can. She writes, she goes up. Keep doing that.
Cool. Keep blowing stuff up.
Yeah.
Do you have any,
Try to-
Pallavi, do you have any advice for us?
Yeah, that's really a good question. What would you do differently as the
coming from a man in a diaper and a cross-dressing man to the left of him? Do you have any mental health advice for us?
Yeah,
You're a
see me after,
neurosurgeon.
you guys. We'll talk.
Fuck yeah. Well, there she goes, everybody.
She's great.
Pallavi
Come on.
Gunnelin. Pallavi Gunnelin. Pallavi Gunnelin.
Paul Gunn.
She's on Twitter at PaulGunn89. Fuck yeah. It's exciting.
What a
night.
relief.
Joel Jimenez, what's going on over there? How you feeling tonight?
Doing good. Just happy to be here, Tony.
Wait a second. When did you put your boxers
You have
on?
a box.
Oh, I was wearing them underneeth. I just decided.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, then that makes it doubly funny that your pubes were hanging out at the
That's
very
what-
beginning. Like, out of everything you had tucked into your diaper, you let your pubes just fall out of the side.
Yeah.
He has comb over pubes.
I trimmed them. I got a lot of attention after the last time, and I trimmed them. You're welcome.
What do you guys say we go to our regulars now and then go back to the bucket? Just knock them out now. What?
More bucket?
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the bucket, and then, we're gonna do that after we go to our two regulars who perform and write a brand new 60 seconds every week. Which that's not easy. It's fucking tough. Most grown-up comedians that you're fans of don't write a new minute a week. That's 52 minutes a year. It's tough. Point is, We do it every single week, and it's fun to watch them, grow, go through shit, highs, lows, real shit, fake shit, fun stuff happens. We're doing it again. Your first regular going up tonight. You know her, you love her. Vanessa Johnston, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey guys. I don't really fuck with social media, but like I know my place on it. You know, like there's a lot of hot girls on Instagram. On Instagram, I'm like an 8, but I'm a 10 on LinkedIn. You know, like, there aren't a lot of hot girls on LinkedIn, dude. When you write your job title, you can't put "will suck dick for money." Like, trust me, I tried. I actually did a search for hookers on LinkedIn because I wanted to identify who my competition was. And there was only like insurance companies, so it was like, what the fuck? It must be so hard being a hooker and like entering the normal workforce, you know? Like it's probably so awkward, especially the interview. When the interviewer's like, so what job experience do you have? What jobs have you done? The girl's like, jobs, hand jobs, blow jobs. I've done all the jobs. Like, all right, that one wasn't a winner. That's, yeah.
Vanessa Johnston, there you go. 59 seconds. Fuck yeah. The jobs thing, that was, yeah.
I thought you were totally going to go Steve Jobs at one point. Steve Jobs.
I like
would
that
have been good
premise.
misdirect.
If you're going to go that way, you got to have like something on the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's
Like
actually
more of
a great idea. I do all the jobs, hand jobs, blow jobs, Steve jobs. Like, I don't know. We'll see how you do it. You know, your delivery is interesting. I didn't get the insurance thing.
Yeah, I just added that right that second.
What did it mean? Do you know what I meant? Or it was sort of
Is it just because that's a lot of what's on LinkedIn?
Yeah, well, literally because they didn't laugh at when I did this before, people laughed at I searched for my competition, so I was like, oh, I need to like add something, so I just made that up. But I searched it right before because I didn't want to look, because I didn't want to pollute what I saw, and because I was like, maybe there are hookers, but literally there are people with the last name Hooker. Gotcha. So there's all these insurance companies with like Hooker Home Mortgage and Hooker Insurance.
Well,
and
you gotta set
in that
that
case,
up.
you'd have to say
You have to
that,
explain
yeah.
it a little
Yeah.
Because that
should-
actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Now that you
Right.
say it, I can like picture that.
Yeah.
Right.
You should take out an insurance policy in case you have an accident where you're funny on stage.
Oh.
Do you know where to get one?
And
By the
Pat
way-
is back!
These two,
Yeah, whatever.
let me explain
Oh, okay,
something
Pat.
real quick.
Oh,
I need to get your guys.
wait, can I just say something?
Wait.
Pat's been saying he's gonna quit comedy for like fucking ever. But he never does.
He didn't wait.
Is
He
this
had
pre-written?
Because you
Are you
can't
gonna do
quit
your
something you
pre-written
never
joke?
started.
Hold on.
It's all of a sudden turned into roast battle.
What's happening?
There's been this is what I was trying to stop everything for, but Vanessa just went with her thing.
Yeah.
You had this thing loaded up, and I interrupted it. I'm sorry. But there's been an ongoing thing.
I'll see you at JFL where I'm a comedian and you're fucking a comedian.
Whoa.
My
Jesus.
boyfriend's not a comedian. I'm in a committed relationship for a year. He's not a comedian.
Yeah, I'm talking about even years in the future after you put 5 more years into this.
I'm never gonna fuck you. I don't know
What's
if you keep bringing it up.
happening?
Pat, you're just being
Pat,
mean
why
at
do
this
you
point.
hate women?
All right, I got to defend my boy Patty Reagan on this. You can't just blanket statement Spider-Man web, why do you hate women at a man, and let it just solve all the issues right in his face. Let them go between each other. Don't blanket statement the audience making Pat look like a misogynist.
Why do you hate women?
What? You don't turn this around on me, Candice.
Angelica, sit down!
I'm defending my boy Patty Reagan up here.
Wait, what happened with you guys?
No, there's just been weeks of back and forth where we like go
Finally, I
back.
have my
Why?
favorite part
Kind
of
of.
tonight's episode. Okay.
I don't know.
Because she's a hot woman?
No, let's get it. I'm gonna explain that to you guys. There's a thing lately, the last few weeks, where we don't know exactly what it is, but there's a lot of hostility from Pat onto Vanessa.
Is it a thing? Is there a thing that is off stage?
No, we're fine.
Not a.
No, totally
No,
not.
no.
Just
Vanessa-
only during the
Absolutely
live
not.
taped audience.
Vanessa almost projectile vomited while she said that. No.
It would never a thing with blue hair. Like that's not a thing.
Whoa. Now that is topical.
No, I don't have a problem at all.
See what
Yeah,
I
we're cool off stage.
Yeah, we're fine.
Better
We
blue
literally
hair,
hug us in.
better blue hair than blue balls, because my patty boy gets it in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You should think of a job that's kind of like a hooker that you would actually find other than like an insurance company, like a Lyft driver or something that you pay for. And they do something, you know.
I also think there's with the LinkedIn thing. It's also if you're looking up hookers, and there's something to the like, oh, you have like a second connection to this hooker. So because there's like, oh, you know someone who knows this hooker, and now you're seeing people. There's a lot with the
Vanessa,
LinkedIn.
Are you really on LinkedIn?
Vanessa. Hey,
But I have
Vanessa.
a regular, because I have like a company. Like it's not because I'm a.
Vanessa.
That's funny though, because like super hot girls normally don't have jobs, so of course they're not
Hey,
there.
Vanessa, I'd like to apologize for just. I feel like I said a couple of unnecessary things. The first joke I stand by, but I'd like to apologize. I'd like to apologize for just saying those dickish things.
You know you could have said that after the show, right?
Yeah, right.
I mean, what is going on tonight?
Yeah, Pat, why are you such a pussy?
Wait, what? You can't just throw the blanket "why are you a pussy" statement at my boy Patty Reagan whenever you just said that he hates women. He doesn't hate women. He's just defending women right now. He just apologized for his actions. What's wrong with you, JMS?
I just apologized in public for no reason. I
was
didn't
just
need to. I was just
kidding.
feeling like shit.
Kidding.
I was over here feeling shitty, so I wanted to apologize.
You know, you could have said
She
that
was
after
just
the show
like-
too. You know that, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Man, geez, Pat, you want to wear my skirt now?
All right, Vanessa. I will say this: is that I love that you are probably one of the only comedians that can be
Thank
self-deprecating
you,
while at the same time calling yourself an 8 on Instagram. Like I think that's really funny. That got a laugh, and I thought it was funny. 8 on Instagram, but a 10 on LinkedIn. Like so many people would immediately be like, "Oh, she's not an 8 on Instagram." But it's funny that you get to like make jokes like that.
What do you mean
Does that
they'd
make
say
sense?
she's not an 8
Well,
on Instagram?
She
'Cause she's-
said she's an 8 on Instagram, but a 10 on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Right. I think it's funny that it's like self-deprecating in a way to call yourself an 8 on Instagram.
Which is like such a great thing.
still
To, like
great.
I would kill to be an 8
That's
anywhere.
exactly my point.
I'm a 5 in a toilet.
Wait a second.
Yeah. Boom. There you go. That's why she's the newest
Like-
paid regular, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Vanessa, that was awesome. There you go.
Oh,
New
thank
stuff. Vanessa, anything else for Vanessa?
No, I think that's a great premise. I think you can really dig into the
Yeah,
LinkedIn
just
thing.
dig
There's a lot there.
Yeah. Find out what really happens with the LinkedIn thing. You know what I mean? Like you like what you said about the actual name matching the thing. Like, take us through the thing. If you're actually doing your research.
Like if you say you're looking for hookers, yeah, I mean that's just they already said it. But like I found hooker home mortgage. Maybe you like try to apply for a job there because they're
Yeah, you don't know where it could go, but
and they're like, ma'am, this is an
I would-
insurance company.
This is just an observation, but when she got personal, that was the most successful part of her set. So, yeah, I like that.
One girl. From one
there she
girl
goes,
to
Vanessa
another.
Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. There you
Great
go.
job.
Next comedian. On to the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is. You know her, you love her. She just turned 21.
Oh,
The
snap.
great Ali Makovsky.
Thank you. I went through a religious phase in 9th grade. A lot of my friends who were popular were like super Christian, and I was like, that's all I need. So I started going to the youth group every week, and like it wasn't working. I wasn't popular, and then they told me about this camp over it was like a week-long sleepaway camp, and I was like, this is my time to shine. I'm gonna be popular. Maybe I'll get some smooches from some Jesus boys. It's gonna be great. And none of that happened. Instead, I just got baptized. And I came back and I was like, what am I doing? I'm Jewish. I like Drake. I've been listening to Drake a lot lately because I'm a white girl and that's how we form personalities. Thank you. And I like Drake, but I think he says the N-word a lot, you know? I'm just like, for a half black, half Jewish guy, I wish he would say kike.
Boom! Ali Makovsky.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Wow. It's incredible. Another great set. Another killer minute.
Thanks.
It's like the Minnesota Vikings being 5-0. Like, I'm wondering when this is going to end, this hot streak that you've been on.
It's gonna end soon. I feel it.
It's hilarious.
Just gonna be bombs from here on out.
I love that Drake joke. Is he really half Jewish?
Yeah.
Wow.
His name's Aubrey. How Jewish is that?
Really?
This is why-
His name's Aubrey?
Yeah,
This is why
Aubrey
he
Graham.
can't have a nigga card. 'Cause he didn't know
I didn't
that.
know he was half Jewish?
Yeah, everybody
Well,
knows that.
Let me explain. I think I should have the card because I thought he was all black. I thought he was.
No, that's exactly why you
No,
can't.
that's
How dare you?
That's the whitest thing anyone has ever said.
Do you hate
back your
women,
Jewish
Tony?
card.
What's wrong with you?
Sorry, I didn't know Drake was Jewish, guys.
That's why he's so sensitive.
Is that why?
He has so many feelings. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because black people don't have feelings.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I like
Do you
Drake.
hate black people or something? You don't think they have feelings?
No, we just pretend like we don't.
I like Drake. I'm a little disappointed that I found out tonight that his name is Aubrey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a lot of street cred out the window.
Did you know he was in Degrassi?
Yeah.
What?
Super popular Canadian TV show.
Tony's world is shattering right now.
Oh my God.
He just looked at Ali like,
He
what did
played
you just say?
wheelchair.
Tony,
Yeah.
please don't cry on air.
On
Don't
air.
you say
On
that
air.
again.
On.
Wait, did you really watch
phone.
that and didn't know that was him?
Anyway,
You definitely
thought
lost
I-
the card.
I thought I knew my Drake.
Wow.
That's crazy.
You're making no new friends after this.
He doesn't get that reference.
Yes, I definitely do. Just setting up for another song. Anyway, now I can't do it. Allie, what else is going on? What else happened this week? You still working at a movie theater?
No, I got fired from that. I don't
Oh,
want to
shit.
talk about it.
Why not?
No, we need to know how someone gets fired from a movie.
I
theater.
talked about it like 2 weeks ago. I was unprofessional.
Previously on Kill Tony.
I just.
Did we talk about it? What was the short end of it?
Well, I got fired for being unprofessional, and I was like, I didn't know that this was a profession. That was the joke.
But what happened?
Yeah, what was the unprofessional part?
Well, that's the thing. Like, she couldn't answer. I was like, how am I being unprofessional? And she was like, well, you're on your phone. And I was like, yeah, there's a lot of downtime. Give me something to do. And then she was like, also, you don't seem excited to be working here. And I was like, that's just how I talk. Like, I never sound excited for anything. And then she had a monotone voice too, so once she was firing me, it was like, we gotta let you go.
Wow.
And then she was like, I get it, because I told her, like, I was very clear. I was like, yeah, that's how I talk. Like, that's just how I talk. Like, you hired me. I wasn't like, hey, I want to work at a movie theater. Like, she knew what she was getting into, and she was like, I get it. I also have the same voice. I was like, then fuck you. Like, I'm letting you go. You know?
you basically just fucked up free movies for all of us.
Yeah, I did.
God damn you.
Allie, have you ever been to a haunted house before?
Every day. No, yeah, I've been to a haunted house.
I just imagine the people dressed up as monsters being really disappointed when you're like, oh my God, I'm so scared.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, another chainsaw. Oh my God.
I didn't see that coming.
Wow, I just pissed everywhere.
That is awesome. Anything else for Allie, guys? Anything? What are you guys thinking?
Really funny.
So funny. Always so funny. You're great.
Allie's the
Do you
best.
think? Can I make a comment?
That was really funny. You should never quit.
Do you think that like the last? Do you think because she's been on a hot streak the last few weeks that in the back every week Vanessa's just like this bitch. She's new and she's killing it.
Nice boob stretch. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, Red Band laying dormant the entire episode. Waiting for a good boob stretch comment.
Only speaking through the board all night.
My mom
Oh my God, boobs.
My mom is watching this, and she's probably going to text me right after and be like, don't talk to Brian.
There she goes, Allie Makovsky, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
One of your new favorite comedians in the world. She's a freak. You guys got to keep your eyes on Allie. You guys got to take care of her.
We will. She's good.
Especially those
She's a freak.
Oh, I love Allie. She's great.
Yeah. And, of course, Vanessa, too. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
yeah. Of course.
We look out for all the ladies.
Exactly. There's like
Yeah,
a
we
whole
gotta
lady
stick together. Right, where you at, Miss Lips?
Yes,
Oh,
I think she
shit.
left.
She's already back in Chicago.
Walk your lips,
She went
ladies.
to Chicago.
She went.
Getting that deep dish
She
pizza, you know what I'm saying?
She nay-nayed back to Chicago.
Who wants to go to the bucket one more time, huh?
Woo!
Fucking half a show tonight. I pulled another name out of the bucket. It looks like another new name, I do believe. Put your hands together for Addison Tom or Thom. Addison Thom.
Now when you need my love, call me on my cell phone.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's up, motherfuckers? Give it up for our panel. First, I thought this was like the 20-year reunion of Teen Mom, where Red Band. Thank you. So I just moved here from Las Vegas, and dating in Las Vegas is different. A lot of my bro friends always ask me, "Hey man, how many strippers do you date? You date them often?" And I always respond, "Never, for more than 9 months." Because let's be honest, a pregnant stripper is not supporting all three of us. So now I'm single again. And dating.
Wow. Just to let you know, Addison, before you have any, before you get confused at all, those people laughing were laughing because the joke was so terrible that Jeremiah had a spit take, and therefore they all laughed at Jeremiah. I heard you say thank you after that big laugh happened, and I don't want you going to bed tonight thinking that you did anything with that Teen Mom joke. Whatever you thought that was going to be, doesn't work. The show existed before you were pulled out of the bucket. The show is going to be back next week. Well, not actually next week. We're taking 2 weeks off because I got to go to Australia.
We also need to breathe after
To
this.
recover.
Lips.
We need to recover from this.
But Addison, the Teen Mom thing, what were you thinking there?
Does that mean you think that I look like someone would have come inside me? Because that would mean everything to me.
No, mostly I was just like.
I like your style. Where are you from, Addison?
I'm from Las Vegas, legitimately.
Las Vegas. You born and raised?
Hold your mic up a little closer to your face.
North Carolina, born and raised, but.
How long were you in Las Vegas? It
In
really
Las
rubbed
Vegas,
off
where I
on
spent
you.
most of
Let me
my
tell you that
days.
first of all. You seem very Vegas.
About
4 years.
Well,
It's the tight T-shirt.
Back and forth. 4 years. I nailed it with my answer. Correct? Can you say it into the microphone?
It was like 10 years, but yeah.
Oh, 10 years. All right, perfect. I mean, you totally just said 4 years a second ago, but then when I made you look like a douchebag, you changed it to 10 years. It happened very quickly. Luckily, this is a recorded podcast that some people are going to actually rewind right now and go watch it. And I know for a fact what was said because I'm like a fucking home plate umpire up here. The mouse of weirdness is out. Addison, what's the douchiest thing you've ever done? And like, you
Besides
know.
that
Besides
first
this,
joke.
yeah.
Besides what?
The first joke.
Because you're like the human version of the bottle that glows at the club that they bring out, you know what I mean? With like fireworks on the side.
Like I hold all the sparklers and
Yeah,
bring
yeah.
out the champagne, yeah.
Yeah, you look like you work every position at a nightclub. Like, you ID people, and then you jump behind the bar, and then you throw on headphones and, like, hit a song, and then you just do it again. Like, you can run, like, a one-man club. That's what you seem like to me.
He looked.
Absolutely. Most of my songs are just me raising my hands, changing headphones.
Right.
He
Yeah,
looks
I
like
just
he's
said that.
had his arm stuck in many vending machines.
What? Why?
You know when something gets stuck and then you're trying to stick your arm up there?
I love what you're saying. It's so funny, but I don't know. I think that works on anybody, huh? You're so funny, Jeremiah. Oh my God. It's unbelievable. Addison, did you answer my question about the douchiest thing you've ever done? 10 years in Vegas is why I'm asking you.
I mean, I've lived all over Chicago, Vegas.
Oh, shit. You ever hang out with Miss Lips? At a Barney's Beanery?
I actually hire her for private security in Vegas. She's great.
Dude, one time I took a shit in a baby's crib and blamed it on the baby.
Oh my God, I love this character. Douchier version of this guy. Man, anything else you've ever done? We gotta wrap it up, unfortunately. As soon as I find a fun running thing, after an hour and a half, we gotta go. Anything else? Whoa, Addison, Jesus, relax. My God.
So we're wrapping it up, but I'll stay.
Okay, we do have to go, actually. You can't go. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you back up there. Any other parting words? I'm sorry we had to rush off, but we're at the end of the show. We ran out of time. Anything you want to say before you go?
No, thank you.
Okay, there he goes. Addison Thom. He's on Twitter at MMA Money Lives. MMA Money Lives.
MMA Money Lives. He's
Yeah.
so
I think we
Vegas.
figured
Wow,
out the douchiest
look
thing
how
he's
cool
ever
that
done.
drawing is.
Oh my God!
Look
Why
how
don't
quick
I
that
actually
happened.
look as good as that drawing?
Ryan Chaebelt is a freak of nature.
That's
He made that
amazing.
happen during tonight's episode. All those prints are available at ryanjaebelt.com, including the Kill Tony poster. Powerful Jamie Vernon on the HD camera. Watkins and Reagan and Watkins and Joel Jimenez. Joel
Yeah.
Jimenez is at Mostly Sorry. Jeremiah Watkins.
At Jeremiah Stand Up. Hit me up on social media and at Patty Reagan on Twitter.
Josh Martin Comics.
Watch the Eric Andre show.
Yeah, definitely do. I've been seeing little clips, and that shit's fucking amazing what you guys are doing now. I want you guys to like win an Emmy or something crazy like that. I'm fucking serious. You guys are, I feel like you guys are hitting a new stride, even though I've always liked the show. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, Josh Martin's on Josh Martin Comic. Jessica Michelle Singleton, what's up?
I'm at JMS Comedy. I'm touring South Africa next month. So if you're
Whoa!
in South Africa,
Wow.
I'll be in Durban, Cape Town, and Johannesburg.
Southern Hemisphere, down in South Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Candice Thompson.
I'm at Jokes by Candice on social media, and watch Greatest Ever on True TV. That's picked up. I'm writing some episodes on that.
Watch that. I love these ladies. Great job on the show tonight. I love everything about everybody that was on the show. Jeremiah Watkins, I got to give you a special shout out. So many huge home runs during this episode.
Nailed it.
He's got that new paid regular confidence that's creeping up to his skin. So does Jessica Michelle Singleton. Brian Redband,
See you
live
guys.
audience. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Jamie Vernon.
Wow.